Hi, I would just like to talk you through exactly what to expect in your first couple of weeks, month with Forever, and what you'll need to get organised ready for your first planning session. So you've probably watched my welcome video and I hope you're still very excited. So there's a little bit of prep that we need to get started on before you have your planning session with your coach, with your mentor, with your sponsor, okay? So first of all, one of the key things when you're building a business with Forever is to have a really good think about what you would like the business to give you. What are your goals? What are your personal goals? What are your business goals? What would you like to do as a family? Whether you just want to earn a few £100s a month, a few £1,000s a month, or a lifestyle income, really have a good sit down and think about your goals. Now, when you join the business and you get your box, you will have in your pack what we call our first steps to manager. This is like your Bible. It's brilliant. Jane Leach, John Curtis, Diana Page all have input into this, huge business builders. And I swear by this. It's got notes covered in it to help me, to help you guys, and to help sponsors to help their teams. And the first pages in this book talk about goals. So you have got room in here to write personal goals, family goals, and business goals, okay? I encourage you to think big. Nothing is impossible with Forever. I do appreciate that sometimes when you look at goals, it's not something we've often done. We often shrink what we think we can achieve, our goals, sorry, to what we think we can achieve, because that's what we're conditioned to do. Society conditions us to do that. So I do encourage you to think a bit big, and I encourage you to think about detail. So if you've always dreamt about buying your own house, where would you buy the house? What would it look like? What would the interior be decorated like? If you just want to earn a few £100s a month, what would you spend it on? What would it enable you to do? How would you feel if you've got that extra few £100s a month? Does it just take the pressure off? You know, if you have a lifestyle income dream, goal, where you want to be, you've left work, you're travelling the world, you're enjoying time with your husband, he's given up work, you've bought a new house in the country. What would that look like? What would your life be like? How different would your life be if you were earning X, Y, Z? So really have a good thought process about your goals, because it's really, really important. And as someone who never used to set goals, I know the importance of having a crystal clear vision as to why you want to build a business with Forever. Because without that, you'll end up staying where you are, if that makes sense. And I think having a crystal clear goal as to where you're moving to enables you to get through the difficult bits, because it's not the easiest business in the world. It's very simple, but it does take some work. So by having a crystal clear goal, that's going to help you get through. So that's really important to prepare before you have your first planning meeting. The other thing that I would encourage you to prepare is thinking about a list of people that you know. Now again, in your first steps to manager, you have got an area where you've got 300 plus names that you can fill in. Okay, now 300, 400, 500, 1,000 is what you're looking at. Okay, now you can print some of these off as well. They're on the file section. They'll be in the file section on the website. Now, this list of people that you know isn't just a list of people that you think would be interested in either the products or the business. It's a list of everyone you know of. Even if you know their name, even if you don't know their name, even if you don't know their surname, even if you're not, every single person, empty your head onto paper. It's really important that you have a huge, extensive list of people that you know. Okay, so make sure that you've done that and that's ready to go. Print off your Facebook friends, there's instructions as how to do that. Neighbours, people in your mobile phone, people you used to go to school with, clubs that your kids go to, mums at the school gate. And in here, you also have a memory jogger activity, which will help you to extend the amount of people on your who you know list. And it's on page 18 and 19, huge memory jogger activity. Okay, so make sure you do that as well. So those are the key things to plan before your planning meeting. And in addition to that, I encourage you to read through the incentive brochure and have a look at the business side of things and the business goals that you can achieve. What level on the marketing plan do you want to get to? What would that mean to you? Forever to Drive, what would you do with an extra 265, 394 or 565 pounds a month? Would you like to go on the Eagle Manager retreat? You know, which country is it going to be in this year? Would you like to go to Global Rally? What does travel mean to you? So if you could qualify for those trips, you know, what position on the marketing plan? Where would you like to be at the end of the year? Where would you like to be in 3, 6, 9 months? Make sure that you have all that information ready before your planning meeting, because if you don't, do let your sponsor know, because your sponsor will be very busy helping lots of people to build their businesses, and if you haven't got that information ready, they can't do the first planning session. So that's really important. So let them know, and then they can simply rearrange. So I look forward to seeing all your businesses soar. The key thing, the prep, the goals, make sure you've got a plan, which is what your coach will help you with. And I look forward to seeing you at the next event. Take care.